If you go into their socials, you can definitely see Chapter 1 now free on Steam, Chapter 2 merch now. Oh wow, Chapter 1's on iOS. But, there you go. Let's check out the merch. See, they got merch out. Those are pretty expensive just for dolls. That's like $30 for Huggy Wuggy, $30 for the woman. Well, for this looking type of quality, come look at this quality. They could be better.
How big are they?
I don't know. But this one's $40. How big are they? Approximately about 21 inches. It's not bad, I guess. Well, this one's 21 inches.
Dolls are expensive.
I know, but
Because,
and 19
especially
inches.
if they're custom made.
I don't know. That's $30.
If they're custom made.
Some of the shirts do look pretty dope, though. Like the Kissy Missy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just complaining because I'm like, it got me angry. That looks pretty cool. Power of the future. Here, check out these. Check out the clothes. Manani. Check out the clothes. Look at the hoodie.
Ooh, I like the hoodies.
There's a sweater, hoodie.
Ooh,
Sure.
I like that one. Also,
Pop.
I don't know what Poppy is, but I kind of like that.
This is the game I was just playing, Poppy Playtime. It's based on the little girl right there. Her name was Poppy. And then she smells like a real poppy flower.
I like that sweatshirt at the end.
Which one? Right here?
No,
This one?
no, the one at the end. Over. You okay?
Where? Up here?
Yes. that
Oh
one.
yeah. This one's pretty cool.
I like that.
It's $30 though.
That's not bad actually.
Yeah, that's most common merch if this was to be like YouTuber stuff. So. Right. Oh man. Mommy knows best. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be porn of her. Guarantee it. Alright. Yep. I don't know. It's a good game, I guess. I don't know. Some of it's pretty broken, and then most of it's like, I don't want to hate on it either, because it is straight up. I don't know. It's an indie game, and I don't want to hate on indie games because they work so hard. But if there's some controversy going on, but I don't know. There's some things that could be better. I mean, we've waited for almost half a year now. Even though they said Chapter 2 was going to come out in January when it first goes going to come out, but obviously they're trying to be ambitious enough, which I understand. So they're wrong with being ambitious, but I just feel like some of the mechanics could have done better, and sometimes you're just stuck there thinking, and some of the puzzles were pretty clever, I will say that, but most of the time it's just like some of it's broken. I mean, the swinging the swinging between left and right is pretty broken for that, and he upset the indie dev. I hope not, but it just needs to be. I mean, for it to be out this long, and for it to be taken this long, it should not have not been broken like this. Unless it was just my game that's been broken. I have broken out of bounds most of this time playing this game, but I don't know. I feel like it could just be better, in my opinion. I don't know. I might buy. Oh well, this one's pretty good. This one's an evil Huggy Wuggy. Posters look pretty dope though. They look pretty. Oh no. I mean, it's if they got their own official merch, I'll definitely probably buy some. But yeah. All right, I guess that's it. I just been, crazy, crazy times. Let's see. Let's see if someone put out a review. Don't buy Poppy Playtime. That was 8 days ago. I guess I clicked on it. I guess I didn't realize. Oh. He posted this 8 days ago, and then everything wrong. Mob Games apology.
In 2017, the creators of the Zamination and Enchanted Mob YouTube channels created a channel called Animation Sins. This channel would pick apart and poke fun at various animation slip-ups in animated media. These videos are meant to be fun and informative. Fun and informative, eh? Why is it then that June 12th, 2018, the same day Animation Sins released Everything Wrong with Build My Machine by Eckercoaster, the following was posted to your Discord from the owner of said Discord, Zach Bell's account. Eckercoaster is trash. He needs to quit animating. Here's why I dislike Eckercoaster's content. Feel free to send him this. He makes his animations, if we can even call them that, too quickly. He then makes all Minecraft animators look bad. Eckercoaster is the laziest animator I've ever seen, and I already know that Enchanted Mob will try to say that this is fake or something. I already got a tweet indicating that they're trying to say that some other team member changed their name to Enchanted Mob and started trouble because they were on the brink of being fired or some nonsense. Fortunately, this Discord server is still up, and those messages are still there. The username has changed from Enchanted Manager to Zach Bell. From there, it was just a matter of checking the profile, and yep, they're the owner of the Enchanted Mob Discord. That's not someone changing their name. I even confirmed the account and Discord tag with Faint Turnip, who still had them on their friends list. It's definitely Enchanted Mob. It is definitely Zach Bell. I'm sure now they'll go back.
I'm deeply confused on what's going on. To sweep everything out of the rug.
Back and delete those messages. Probably archive and purge the public chat logs, honestly. It doesn't matter though, it's out there now, and everyone who has interacted with Zach's account surely believes that it's him. I mean, I do. I confirmed the Discord tag. As some of you are aware, a few days ago I released a video detailing some pretty serious allegations against Poppy Playtime developer Mob Games. From double posting their videos in what I presume is an attempt to trick kids into watching them twice, all the way to allegations of harassment that resulted in a YouTuber admitting themselves into a psychiatric ward. If you haven't seen it already, check this video out first, because there's a bunch of crazy new evidence here. A few hours ago, Poppy Playtime developer Mob Games CEO Zach Bellinger, one of the two brothers known as Enchanted Mob, released a statement on Twitter addressing several of the controversies and allegations that were put forth in my video. I didn't actually intend to make a follow-up to that video, and I'm not interested in milking a controversy. I had already said everything I wanted to say regarding Poppy Playtime in the last video. However, I also didn't expect the video to blow up the way it has, nor did I ever expect Enchanted Mob to respond. As you'll see in their response, they appear to have a policy of not addressing rumors and disregarding criticism as simply being hate, so I was stunned to see that not only did they respond, but that they addressed Eckercoaster directly.
Was it because they did the whole,
Popular indie game that seemingly came out of nowhere, claims of plagiarism, an NFT scandal, and accusations.
there's your NFT schedule.
There's darker stuff though. Allegedly, the people behind the game took advantage of young, up-and-coming animators, resulting in one YouTuber checking themselves into a psychiatric facility. Obviously, some of the allegations in this video are pretty serious, so viewer discretion is advised. Also, note that all of these are just allegations, and I will be providing citations and quotes when applicable. A few hours ago, Mob Games...
Dang, is this game dead before you even started off, got it off to the ground?
Entertainment had partnered with studio
That's what it seems like. It's gonna be. Seems like it's gonna be dead. A film based on Poppy Playtime.
Film based on Poppy Playtime. Unlike the FNAF film, I fully expect the Poppy Playtime movie to come out. Scott Cawthon cares a lot about his franchise and what is done with it. He stumbled before and he knows it. Scott went through at least 10 different scripts for the FNAF movie and likely many more. He wants it to be good, and as I've discussed, making it good is really difficult. Poppy Playtime gets compared to FNAF a lot, but they're fundamentally different franchises. Five Nights at Freddy's was an indie game created with no budget, while Scott Cawthon was working at Dollar General. It was his last-ditch effort in games before he'd likely have to go get some office software developer job like I have. However you feel about the FNAF series, it's undeniable that it started out as a true indie game. Poppy Playtime is a little different.
Very good use.
Between putting lore-critical information into pricey and environmentally hazardous NFTs, as well as the rapid and fast commercialization,
Dang!
it feels
That's a
like
lot more clothes.
Mob Games, the people behind Poppy, presumably funded the whole project using substantial resources that they acquired through their incredibly popular animation YouTube channels. Enchanted.
Yeah, the community hates it right now. Everyone I've seen talking about it on Ichigo have been saying things like it's an insult to any dev's hard work. Man, I can see that.
2 million subscribers, and they produce a staggering amount of content. Furthermore, they appear to run a network of other animation channels, including Zamination, which boasts over 4 million subscribers, and in fact uploads the exact same videos as Enchanted Mob. Sure, they changed the titles and thumbnails, but these are the exact same videos, same length, same everything. I believe this is against YouTube's terms of service, and I think it's kind of nefarious. On one hand, publishing the same videos to two very popular channels gets you double the impressions that you'd get from a singular channel, but I suspect this might be even worse. Considering these Minecraft-style animations from the Poppy Playtime people are clearly targeted towards kids, I can't help but wonder if they're posting the exact same content with different...
Yeah, the problem about most of these stuff is like, I don't know, I've seen most of this thing, and it's weird. Like, these look like the same animations that you see, like, from the Minecraft porn. And it's weird.
titles and thumbnails with the sole purpose of tricking kids into watching a video that they...
To be honest, their animations are pretty good looking. I mean, I can't animate, so, but at the same time, it's kind of like, ugh.
They've already seen. Again, YouTube considers these to be two completely separate videos, and it's very likely...
Yeah, Minecraft porn, like, I've seen some of this whole animation looking style, like this whole thing. Unless it's just the most common animation from use for either on Blender or I'm pretty sure they have some of these type of what do you call it, like a mob model like that based in one of those stuff. So yes. So yeah.
We hit 100K, so please subscribe. One of their affiliated channels is 3A Display, which also produces these similar Minecraft-style videos that utilize the trendy characters of the day. I did some digging and uncovered that this channel was primarily the work of Faint Turnip and Isaac, the latter of whom would go on to apparently play a key role in the development of Poppy Playtime. I spoke with Faint Turnip, who explained how they ended up with Enchanted Mob's network. So I met Emob through their old Patreon Skype chat. I didn't really know them until I collaborated with another channel called Isaac X, and the video we made together started getting a significant amount of views. Both Isaac and I were in the Emob chat, and one day they posted our video and asked if we made it. We told them yes, and they started talking to us about making a new channel with them. Long story short, Isaac and I made 3A Display, with Emob as owner because neither Isaac nor I were 18 yet. For some reason at the time, these channels needed to be part of an MCN in order to monetize, and you needed to be 18 or older to do that, or whatever. 3A was owned and is still owned by Emob, and was used as a quick cash grab for them. Each month, Emob, Isaac, and I would each get a third of what was earned on the channel. According to Turnip, he and Isaac did basically all the work, whilst Enchanted Mob collected a third of the channel's revenue. Turnip eventually got fed up and quit 3A Display. When I quit, I tried to find the contract because I wanted money owed to me, but when I opened the email the contract was in, it had been deleted. To be clear, while Isaac is the director of Poppy Playtime, everyone I spoke to while doing research for this video said that they're a cool person. Nobody has any problems with Isaac. I think it's important to remember that while Enchanted Mob and Zamination appear to be the people behind Poppy Playtime, the people who put most of the money up and the people who earn most of the reward, there are a lot of people working on the series now, and most of them are just regular, talented, hardworking people trying to...
Man, that's crazy. NFTs are dead anyways, man. So these are, man. This is all you get is for a Poppy NFT. Poppy Playtime 1950. There's 5,000 of these. These are NFTs. Unlock video moment. Okay, so I guess they're exclusive videos, I guess. Which is, I guess it's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. But for 14 bucks, and they made so many of them, and it's not just for an NFT, it's legit just for anybody who can just buy. If anybody would, look, there's a bunch of 5,000 of them. There's 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. Are people even buying these? Yeah, I don't think nobody's bought these. I don't know, man.
Make the best game they can. So while this video is very critical of Poppy and I don't support the franchise, it's important for people to understand that there are a lot of people involved and this story is only about a couple of them. So it looks like Enchanted Mob had a pattern of reaching out to these star-struck young animators, getting them to sign contracts that prohibited them from uploading to their own channels and having them work as part of Enchanted Mob's network. In exchange, the mob would take a portion of the channel's revenue, and it worked. I spoke to lots of people who were up-and-coming animators in that period, and according to them, if you weren't with Enchanted Mob, you weren't shit. After Poppy Playtime Chapter 1's release, a Twitter user named Eckercoaster put forth claims that Poppy Playtime had been plagiarized from their indie horror game, Venge. I'll be honest, when I first saw these claims, I basically just dismissed them outright. Yeah, the premise of the two games is really similar, and some...
That's what to say to me. I mean, that sounds like most places that you get stuck in most of the time.
Some of the character designs are alike, but it's not...
Oh, I guess so.
When I first saw these claims, I basically just dismissed them outright. Yeah, the premise of the two games is really similar, and some of the character designs...
I see it. I guess so.
Designs are alike, but it's not plagiarism. This childlike horror or twisted nostalgia aesthetic has become really popular in recent years. In particular, both of these games feel really derivative of Bendy and the Ink Machine, and it's well known that Coaster is a fan of Bendy. However, when you dig deeper into this story, things become a lot more suspicious, and I'll be honest, it makes Poppy Playtime and Mob Games look really bad. I spoke to Coaster extensively, and the following is their account of what occurred. I warn you, the following includes some potentially triggering topics, so please use your discretion. Like Faint Turnip, Coaster was a young, up-and-coming animator, heavily inspired by the style of animation popularized by Enchanted Mob and Zamination. Coaster was also in this Patreon chat, and when their own animation took off on YouTube, E-Mob reached out. Coaster was ecstatic. E-Mob and Zam were like heroes of the animation community, and getting recognition from them was no small feat. According to Coaster, they negotiated for a bit to see if they could work together, but ultimately things didn't pan out. Coaster explained to me that the contract would have stipulated that they were no longer allowed to upload to their own YouTube channel, and instead could only upload to the channel created as part of Enchanted Mob's network. Coaster was a 15-year-old at the time, and they loved their channel more than anything. While they couldn't make money from it due to their use of copyrighted music, they still weren't willing to give it up. According to Coaster, E-Mob and Zam explained how he would never be able to afford a house or a car or make any sort of living in animation unless they signed up as part of the Enchanted Mob network. Coaster refused though, and no deal was made. According to Coaster, they tried to maintain a cordial relationship with Enchanted Mob and Zam in the wake of their failed negotiation. However, things did not go so well. Coaster claims that they were frequently the target of bullying and what sounds like harassment by the mob. Coaster claims someone made a render of one of his characters being sodomized and distributed it, which is, I mean, if that's true and I have no reason to doubt Coaster, it's an incredibly messed up thing to do to a 15-year-old. Enchanted Mob and Zamination started a YouTube channel called Animation Sins. We all know what Sins videos are. It was Cinema Sins but for animation. I figured they'd punch up. You know, Sin Has Been Hotel, Sin Disney, Sin the giants of the animation world. But no, this channel Sin Coaster's independent animations multiple times. It almost feels like the whole channel was Enchanted Mob's way of getting back at animators who they felt wronged them. Coaster explained that when Animation Sins first started sinning their videos, they were trying to keep things cordial with Enchanted Mob, and so they claimed they wanted their video to be sinned. You know, a defense mechanism. Say you want to be roasted so that you can take it in good fun. However, after several videos, Coaster was no longer okay with it. Each video was really harsh on Coaster's animation, and they inevitably triggered what Coaster described as hate mobs that would flood the comments of the original video, making fun of it and referencing the
It's crazy.
Animation Sins video. This ultimately resulted in Coaster checking themselves into a psychiatric facility. In the wake of this event, the latest video of sinning Coaster was eventually taken down, though it's since been put back up. There was some outcry, and the mob tried to smooth things over with a disclaimer telling people that these videos are supposed to be fun and informative. They also sinned an Enchanted Mob video, I guess as a way of making fun of themselves and again, trying to smooth things over. The Animation Sins channel was just too mean-spirited though, and it appears to have been abandoned. Coaster was driven out of the animation community entirely, harassed into giving up a hobby that they loved. They started working on their indie video game Venge and tried to move on. The Enchanted Mob crew was aware of Venge, and you can only imagine Coaster's shock when not long after, Poppy PlayTime shows up and looks incredibly similar. As I said from the beginning, this isn't plagiarism. Poppy PlayTime isn't plagiarized. They're similar, sure, but they aren't similar enough that someone could win a lawsuit or something like that. They're unique games that happen to share a very similar story and aesthetic. However, when you consider the history between Coaster and Enchanted Mob, one of the key people behind Poppy Playtime, the whole situation starts to look a lot more suspicious. The things Coaster told me about the way that Enchanted Mob operated were corroborated by Faint Turnip, who literally worked for them. So while these are just allegations and
Oh, let's quit out of that. Let's go to the store page. Alright. It's very mixed. We were told that it was going to be $4.99 and they doubled the price after making the chapter 1 for free. Bro, what the heck? In October, some people brought the first chapter. Oh, yeah, you were right. I remember that I did buy the game. And now it's free. Right. Devs clearly stated the chapters to be $5. Why isn't it doubling the price? It's under. So, 4 chapters under 4 hours to play to be $50. Love the first chapter. Still keen on playing it. Total will be $50 for the game. So, quick finish. I cannot justify by making the first chapter for free. 90% of players' base will have to pay for the original amount. Right? I remember I played for it last year. Okay, there's actual poll. Make sure the DLC was downloaded. The option. Yeah, because I had to go to a different one, then I had to double click on mine. Well,
Nothing is proven, Coaster is really credible and I have no reason to doubt anything that they've said. It almost looks like Enchanted Mob did deliberately make a very similar game to Coaster's, albeit with the vast resources available to them, as a way to sort of spite Coaster and punish them for not signing the contract with them. I get the sense that Enchanted Mob and Examination felt like because they popularized these Minecraft-style animations, everyone else who found success using a similar style owed them and that they deserved a cut or whatever. Obviously, I don't know that for sure, but that's just the vibe I get. These are the people behind Poppy Playtime, and I don't want to support them. Again, I know there are a lot of people who work on Poppy Playtime. As mentioned before, even the people who have the biggest reasons not to like mob games made it clear that the director Isaac was a cool, friendly person who had nothing to do with any of this stuff. The same is true for most of the people working for mob games, and it's not fair to hold all of them accountable for the alleged actions of the people on top. However, with Enchanted Mob presumably being the primary beneficiary of Poppy Playtime's success, I can't in good conscience purchase any future chapters of the game or support these people in any way. I believe that they were put through hell by these people, and all while they were just a kid. And when you combine it with NFTs, the movies, the animated cartoons that they're double posting to YouTube, it just looks like a cash grab, and it's not something that I can support anymore. It's a shame because I'm sure Isaac and a lot of the other people working at Mob Games to bring Poppy Playtime to life really do care about the series and the game. I just don't think that the people on top do. They don't give me any reason to believe that they do based on their actions. In 2017, the creators of the Examination and Enchanted Mob YouTube channels created a popular indie game that seemingly came out.
yeah, that was big.
In 2017, the creators of the Why is it then that June 12th, to see that not only did they 2017, as I said from the beginning, this isn't plagiarism. Poppy Playtime thieved the game. I mean, they made the final sin video against Decker. However, at some point, somebody decided to re-enable the videos that caused everything. And if Enchanted Mob's own statement is to be believed,
Well, looks like I gotta make my own research going on up in here. So, yeah. I say thank you for watching, and we'll check you out in the next stream. So, yeah.